Assalomu alaykum. Mirzo Ulug'bek nomidagi O'zbekiston Milliy universiteti Xorijiy filologiya fakulteti Ingliz filologiyasi kafedrasi o'qituvchisi Azamатова marhabo Muxtorjonovna. Bugungi fanimiz chet tillarini o'qitishning integrallashgan kursi 3-kurs talabalari uchun. Keling darsimizni ingliz tilida davom ettiramiz. Our today's topic considering activities for different stages of the lesson. Now, in today's lesson, we will learn the stages of the lesson and activities which can be used in particular stage. There are 5 stages of the lesson: engagement activity or warming up, warmers. In the second stage, presentation. The third one, the study. The fourth one, practice. And the last one, Warmdown. But in other sources, you may find that there are 4 or 6 stages of the lesson. Even if the numbers of the stages are different, the purpose of them are the same. Let's begin with the engagement activity. What is the engagement stage and engagement activity? This stage helps to warm students up and engage them so that they are receptive to your lesson when it begins in earnest. In engagement activity, sometimes we may call it warmers. These kind of activities get your students speaking, wakes them up mentally, and enables them to get ready for what is to come. Such kind of activities usually takes no more than 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes less than. And it allows a time buffer between the start of the classroom time and the start of the lesson proper. As a teacher, you should think about the students who come late. In many cases, they just skip the main part of the lesson. Or, as a teacher, you should have to repeat the topic. But if you use warming up activities, latecomers also have a chance to understand the topic. These are the most popular types of warming up activities. They are Kahoot quizzes. Maybe it is very interesting for many students. It can be played individually or in small teams. The next one, old-fashioned pop quiz. It's a short test given to class by teacher without prior warning. Many teachers use such kind of quizzes in order to know students' understanding, students' real knowledge. Next activity, stop the bus. It's a vocabulary activity. By using this activity, you may revise the words which you taught your students in last lesson or in last 10 lessons. It is very fun activity. Next, backs to the board. It's a miming activity usually played. It is played by 2 teams. One student should sit in front of the board, and that student shouldn't look at the board. They should sit backs to the board, and other members of the group should explain that word by gestures, by miming, and that students who sit in front of the board should understand what topic and find it. And crosswords and bingo. There are many activities in other sources or on internet. You may find it easily. Now I'll provide you a link which you may use to find other kind of warming up activities. Next stage, the presentation. You may think that the presentation is the main part of the lesson, but it's not. This stage is designed to introduce the theme to the class, leading them into the lesson. This is where you will introduce your topic to the class. Teachers should not tell the topic to the students directly. They should use different kind of activities which introduce the topic. Audiovisual aids such as the music video are an excellent lead-in tool. After listening to the song, watching the video, you can ask the students to make a prediction on what topic the lesson would be based on for the day. It gives them a little thrill when they make the correct prediction. Next stage, the study. It's the main stage of the lesson. It may be a reading, writing, speaking, or listening activity that you have chosen, or a combination of them in some form. Teacher may use a PowerPoint presentation, flashcards, charts, and posters, anything that influences the good explanation of the lesson. The next stage, the fourth stage, is a practice. After explaining the topic, you should use activities for practicing in order to consolidate your students' knowledge. They may be role play activities or other kind of activities which should sharpen the four basic language learning skills. Maybe matching the words or filling gaps, retelling the text, and other kind of activities. The last stage is warm down. It's a final part, is a warm down stage. You can use it as a recap of the main points of the lesson, or if your lesson has been quite work focused, then it can be a good chance to do something lighter. These are the most popular warm down activities. The first one, post-it notes and a prompt. Get the students to write 5 new things they learned today. Maybe they may write about what was the most difficult concept to understand in today's class, or what do they still not understand, or what kind of things they found very interesting, and etc. You keep this information in order to improve your lesson's effectiveness. And you may use this information for the next lesson. If your students didn't understand any concept, you may explain again in next lesson. Next activity, end of class pop quiz. After explaining the topic without wording, just you should take a test or quiz. By doing this, you may know your students' understanding. And next, end of class Kahoot. You should create topic-related Kahoot questions. By playing the Kahoot game, you may know what kind of what parts of the lesson your students didn't understand, or what parts of the lesson, what kinds of information they found very interesting, or what information they really understood. Next activity, stop, start, and continue. In reading lessons, many teachers use such kind of activity. After discussing the article or the text, you may use this activity. One student should begin the article or a text, and other students should continue. You should use the students randomly. By doing this, you may know that your students understood the text or article or not. The last one, multiple choice question. It's very useful in order to know that your students recognize the topic, the main points of the topic, or not. There are so many activities which can be used in warm down stage. You may find other kind of activities via the link which I shared with you. I hope all of you understood the topic. Thanks for your attention and goodbye.